Hey guys, it's Nat and I'm back looking like a snack. I love clapping for y'all. Okay, that is how I feel like I get the floor and I get your attention. Because if you clicked on this video, that means that you really want to know what you should be avoiding doing while you are on your weight loss journey. I promise you guys, I've been down this road, and for those of you that do not know me, hi guys, I'm Nat, and I am the girl that lost 103 pounds naturally, okay? And what I am about to explain to you will really help better your journey, and it won't cost you your happiness anymore. It won't cost you to be sacrificing as much as you shouldn't, and most importantly, you are ahead of the curve. You are ahead of the game, because I went through all of these little mistakes that costed me my happiness, that costed me my joy, and that they just weren't healthy. So if you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button right here. It helps me a lot. And if you want to keep seeing me and seeing my content, hit that like button and share with people that you think would benefit from watching this video. So let's get straight into the mistakes that you should not be making while on your weight loss journey. Let's hit it. So, advice tip number one, mistake that you should not make is please do not get obsessed with the number that you see on the scale. I know that that's really hard to do, especially when your goal is to lose weight. But the thing is, sweetie, the thing is, sweetheart, your body is always going to be fluctuating in weight, and your body weight will never stay the same. Like, you can keep it down, right? But you want to keep it in range, because just a little backstory. I used to be so addicted to the scale that I would step on that John like every single day. Like, I'm telling you guys, every single day. And if that number went 1 pound higher than what I thought was gonna happen, I would beat myself to the ground, and that is a no-go. You do not want to keep doing that. What joy comes from it? Yes, you have to lose weight, but it's more in your appearance. Learn how to look good instead of letting the scale determine how lit and how pretty and how handsome and how gorgeous you are, okay? You do not want to rely on the scale, but do keep yourself accountable. Keep yourself responsible for your own weight loss journey, but your beauty and none of that should rely in a number. So instead of saying, I want to be 174 pounds, that is like, you can do it, but how long are you going to stay on that number? Think about it. We wake up, we have breakfast, we have lunch, we have snacks, we have dinner, and we even have water. Water weight is a thing. There's no way that you're going to stay 174 pounds. So what I did on my weight loss journey was, instead of pinpointing it on that one number, because I always found myself disappointed, okay, by 1 or 2 pounds, which is still in range, why don't you do this? Be like, okay, my goal is to stay around the 170s, so 170 to 175 is where you plan to stay, or 175 to 180. But do not stop stepping on the scale, boo. You're going to make it so sad, to be very honest with you. It is great to hit your weight loss number goal, but be very realistic with yourself, and that will save you a lot of disappointment, stress, starvation, frustration, and all the stuff that I went through, okay? So no more relying on those numbers to define you and yourself and your beauty and your success and how far you came, okay? Oh my God, can we talk about this one? Show up for your workouts at least 3 to 4 times a week. But hear what I'm about to say, because this one really was a make or break point for me in the beginning. You want to show up for your workouts, right? But do not let people force you to do exercises that you do not feel like you can physically keep up with or do. But, and that's a big but, okay? Do not get lazy, do not be lazy, and do not cheat yourself out of your own progression and your own success. There's a difference, okay? Because when I first started my journey, I had friends, I had family that would try to push me, but they're in a whole nother physical capability than what I am in right now. If you have never worked out, you understand when your lungs are on the ground and broken, and you'll feel like you can't breathe because all your organs feel like they just collapse within yourself. Yeah, that's how I felt when I first started to work out. But that's because you have to lead up. You have to build up to the point where you can now do what you felt like you couldn't do before. But please let me separate. There's a difference, because I don't want you to be like, oh Nat, but she said I can't do this workout because if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not gonna do it. I didn't say that. Let me clarify. There's a difference between not challenging yourself, okay, and pure laziness, okay? There's a difference between feeling like your body can't handle that workout after a while because you're not on that same wave with the person that's telling you to do like 45 laps and you never did one, versus not even trying at all and using it as an excuse, because you will not get results. But keep showing up for yourself, keep showing up for your workouts, because once you show up, most of the work is already done. You are 50% there, okay? You are almost finished, because once you show up, you want to use that time for yourself and keep reminding yourself of the reason why you started your journey in the first place. So keep showing up for yourself 3 to 4 times a week, because that is an amazing balanced way to stay active, okay? And challenge yourself, but don't force anything that's going to cause you an injury, okay? And remember that what is big was once small, okay? So you will get there, okay? Don't feel pressured, because when I felt pressured, I just stopped working out in general, okay? But don't be lazy. Show up for yourself and do your best and just keep showing up, because as long as you keep showing up, that will create habits for success, and you will start to progress and be able to do all the things that you want to do. And then by the time you realize that you're hitting those goals, baby, you're hitting those goals. This one is another big gem. Don't think that you have to be perfect with your food, okay? If you see me actually staring this way, it's because I took down notes to be very organized with this video for once, instead of just blabbering about stuff off the dome, okay?
As I am laying here editing this video, I didn't know that I said okay that many times. Like, as I'm editing, I'm like, okay.
Hey, no, we are organized in this video today, honey. But thinking that you have to be perfect with your food, okay?
Oh my gosh.
That's the biggest mistake. Well, these are all mistakes that are pretty big, but these are the ones that really kept me like really restricted and not as happy with my journey. Because remember, you're supposed to love this journey. You're supposed to love the fact that you're making a change, right? But you can still love the things that you love and want to eat, okay, if you just stick into a caloric deficit. And what does that mean? That simply means that you're having less food throughout the day, but the way that is best for people to understand without calorie counting, because I do not calorie count. I've never been consistent with that, because that's not doing it for me. I'm too lazy for that, being honest with you. But if you stay in portion control, which means that when you grab some food, you don't want to fill up the whole plate with food. No, you want to stay in small balanced portions, but that doesn't mean starve yourself throughout the day. That just means you're eating less, but you can eat more meals, okay? And when you're losing weight, you don't want to starve yourself. So eating is the best thing that you can do, but try to stay in a caloric deficit, which means that you want to eat less so that way you can lose weight, but that doesn't mean starve yourself. Second thing is, you want to balance it with fun. So if you're one to go out with your friends, with your family, I've made several mistakes where I just would completely F it up and order steak with some mashed potatoes, some bread, pasta, wine, alcohol, and I would completely not portion control. I would eat too many calories, but that doesn't mean that I couldn't have it. But what I could have done was split that meal into like 3 meals and take the rest home and still have had fun and enjoyed my time. And just because you're eating healthy the whole time, think about how realistic that would be for your future. There's always going to be a party. There's always going to be a night out with friends, clubbing, dancing. Don't tell me that you're never going to drink again. I mean, but if you are, kudos to you, because there be days where I just want to. But yeah, balance it with fun, okay? Caloric deficit, portion control your meals, and you can have a little fun here and there. Just don't overdo it. In a situation where you are at a restaurant, you guys have some common sense, okay? I'm not coming at anybody, I promise you. But sometimes common sense is uncommon. You know what you should not be eating. You know. So when you're looking at a menu, be prepared or pick the best option. Pick the better option. And if that place doesn't work, let your party, the people that you're going with, know ahead of time so that way they can make a small change for you. But when you are sitting down and about to order your food, pick the better option. You're going to be okay. You're going to be fine, okay? So definitely don't be too strict with your food, but always pick the better option if you are one that likes to just live a little, okay? Because being restricted and not having rice, bread, pasta, and all those things really help you. But if you're one that just can't do the whole cold turkey, let's just stop having these bad foods, definitely learn to balance yourself, balance your life, and pick the better option. We made it to the last mistake that you want to avoid, and that is falling in love with non-scale victories. And what is a non-scale victory? A non-scale victory is simply a victory that you have that is not on the scale, that is not projected based off the number that you see, that makes it a victory. These can simply mean clothes that fit better. When you have had that tight ass jean, okay, that tight shirt and jacket, and you didn't fit into that for years now, but all of a sudden you tried it on today and it's loose or it fits better, where you can actually start wearing it now outside, that, my friends, is a non-scale victory. When you're feeling happier, when you're not as sad anymore, remember that when you change your lifestyle, okay, with your journey, you're going to start feeling better. If you've been tired before, but all of a sudden you have more energy, those are non-scale victories, okay? But especially the part where your clothes are feeling better because you just saved some coins. And also, there are times where your girl has kept certain clothes just to see, okay, maybe in 3 months, let's say, this will fit better, and I would actually get back into the clothes. So try doing that. If you are one that doesn't want to step continuously on the scale, keep a particular clothing that has been tight on you for a while now, and just work hard to get yourself back into that clothing. That is a non-scale victory. Simply when you're feeling like a baddie, okay, and when you're like, I look good because I've been changing my lifestyle and I've been feeling better, that is a non-scale victory. And I've had plenty of those because I don't even weigh myself like that. And fall in love with the person that you're becoming. Fall in love with the journey. There are so many things that you can do to make your journey enjoyable, and I feel like for years, based off society telling us what is beautiful and what is handsome and what is in style, what is in trends, let me be that girl, and no, be yourself. Let's start there. Be yourself. That's the problem with us. Be yourself, okay? Fall in love with the journey and try to avoid literally everything that I said in this video for your journey to be easier, for you to be happier and not sad, like if you're sacrificing your life for this. Think about why you are doing this in the first place. Why are you trying to lose weight? And think about all the good in it. Instead of thinking about the bad stuff, think about all the good that is coming out of this, okay? And make it more enjoyable for you. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. This is all that I have for you guys at this time. And thank you guys for always rocking with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you're this far into the video, please hit that subscribe button right here. Give me that like, okay? Share with your friends and family. And until the next video, have a good day, guys. Bye.